Oh, I want to show you guys something. Guys, look at my Valentine, my gift. So this is my saint. This is my Valentine's Day gift. Anyway, welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm so excited to be back. I don't think you understand how much I wanted to make content for the past 2 weeks, but life happened. So many things happened. I'm back. I'm here, and I'm ready to interact with you all.
We are extremely happy.
I asked my Instagram followers a few questions last week. I want everyone to get to know me personally. I don't think a lot of people know me outside of my friends. I think this is my way of letting you in. I have the questions ready over here, and I will be going through them one by one while I do my makeup. I won't be looking at the camera directly. I'll be looking at my mirror. I'm so excited to go through these questions. Let me do makeup. Not a face beat, not a makeup look. I did my face on my birthday. It looked amazing. I loved it. That was my best work. I was gonna replicate it today, but today's kind of a chill day. I do not want to have a heavy face of makeup right now. I don't have Chanel or I have simple things. Let's get into it. The first question that I got: how has it been living alone so far? I haven't been staying alone since this year. I've been staying alone since last year, January. Officially a year in Jan. For the past year, how has it been staying alone outside of my parents' jurisdiction? It's been an interesting journey. Like, it's been so interesting. I only use Essence when it comes to my eyeliner, lip liner, everything. Brown, never black, because when it's black it's too bulky. Honestly, if I'm being honest, it hasn't been the easiest thing that I've ever done. It was a risk. Yeah, I basically took the biggest risk of my life. It's been fun. It's been a roller coaster. At times I was like, maybe I should go back home. And then I was like, oh no, you don't need to go back home. You know why. You love the freedom. You love the freedom. You miss your siblings. You miss your mom. You miss everyone. But you can't go back home. As much as it was a bit tough in the beginning, personally, it's been the best decision in the sense that my life took a pivot. I mean, what's the word? I also want to remind you all that English is not my first language. If I make a mistake, like a grammatical mistake, please don't judge me. I speak 4 languages. I'm better than you if you only speak 1 language.
I said what I said.
Anyway, I get to see my friends whenever they can come over, whenever they feel like it. I get to sleep however long I want to sleep. My mom doesn't have to come in the room and ask, Grace, how long have you been sleeping? There were times where my mom would go to work, I'll be sleeping, and she'll come back and I'm sleeping. And I don't know how to explain to her, like, I've been doing things, I just went back to sleep when you came back, you know? So you don't have to explain yourself when you live alone. I love that. I love that kind of freedom. I got to find myself, my true identity. I got to meet Grace as an individual. Like, yeah, I got to meet me, the full me, without like my parents' opinion, which is good. Like they are like, my parents are amazing. I feel like if I could choose, if I could go back in time and choose my parents, I'll choose them. But you know, sometimes your parents, they have this idea, or like they have these plans for you, and they're always full of criticism and opinions, which is fair, but sometimes you need to make decisions on your own, which is what living alone has helped me understand, that I needed to make my own decisions at time. And even if I do make a mistake, at least, you know, I get to learn, and I know that, look, you made this decision, you're gonna have to fix whatever you did, instead of like making a decision because my parents said so. That's one of the reasons why I love like moving out. The fact that I can sleep however long I want, that's very important. I love my sleep, I love my naps. I just love the fact that I'm independent. I can go and buy food that I like to eat. I don't have to eat food that I don't like. My parents can't eat anything without rice or soup or something. So, you know, if I made a steak and some salad on the side and I gave that to my dad, he would look at me like I'm crazy.
That one we are not going to tolerate at all. At all.
Like, what is this? Like, this is not food. I need proper food. Proper food has to have soup, rice, or ubugari, pap, you know, the staples. So I love the fact that I can eat whatever I want to eat. I can go to the store and meal prep, you know. I can leave food in my fridge and my sisters and siblings won't eat it. So yeah, in a nutshell, I am so, like, it's been an amazing journey. I've learned so many things about myself. Living alone has been a very eventful English. What friend you think supports you the most? Wow, are you trying to cause drama? Are you trying to see who my best friend is?
Side eye.
So all my friends, each and every one of them, they know themselves because they support me equally. If I consider you my friend, not an acquaintances, not someone that you just see me around or posting, but I'm talking about my friends. They know themselves. Wow, the support I get from them. When I become rich, they're all getting a house. Everyone's getting a house. Everyone's being flued out.
Picking the top 20 winners. The top 20 winners will get flued out. All expenses is paid for.
On my wedding, we are all going to Italy, and everyone's gonna, all the expenses are gonna be paid for, the flights are gonna be paid for, everything's gonna be paid for. My friends. That's how much I love them. In terms of like support, yeah, they all support me, and they support me in different ways. The one that I stay with, she is my anchor. She is literally my anchor. Last year, obviously, I just moved out. I've never been alone. I've never got to see myself fully outside of my parents, you know. She in the beginning of the year, actually, she told me, Grace, prepare yourself, you are going to cry a lot. You are going to face your demons and you're going to go through things, but I'm here. I will be here for you, because she's been living alone, so she knows how it feels. She knows how the loneliness gets to you. She knows, you know, she knows everything about living alone. She literally warned me. She said, Grace, I just want to warn you that this year will be an emotional roller coaster. And she was right. She was so right. I told the girl, what do you mean? Like, nothing's gonna happen to me. Like, I'm a gangster. I don't, what is feelings? What are feelings? I don't feel feelings, you know? But she knew what she was saying. And I got to realize later what she meant by that. Basically, she supported me emotionally. She basically was my therapist. I got to handle so many personal things and go through things because of her. She'll sit me down and she'll make me understand that, Grace, it's okay to cry. Grace, it's okay to feel this way. Grace, it's okay to be angry, you know? And you're going to feel lonely, you're going to miss your parents, you're going to, you know, she was just preparing me for what's to come. I have another friend who equally supports me emotionally, and she just knows when I need her. And I hope I know when
Bruh.
I hope she feels that I know when she needs me, you know? But basically my point is, all my friends support me. there's no hierarchy. Everyone is on the same. They're all on the same level. I think I can put it that way. Yeah, that's it. They all support me. They support me emotionally. They support me financially when I need money. Sometimes I really don't have money and I need to do things. I will literally go to any of them and I'll say, look, I need this amount of money, I'll pay you back next week, next month, and they will gladly do it. That's what friends are for. That's what community is for. And I will stand on this thing of we need community. We need people to be there for us. We shouldn't do this life thing on our own. I even think that a lot of people in the West are not there's so much depression that side because too much individualism, if that's the word. It's too much, I can do this by myself, I'm independent, I don't need people. Yes, you do need people, you need friends, you need a community. A community doesn't even have to be your friends only. You can go to a church and they can be your community. Sometimes I don't know how to change a wheel, but I have a friend that can change a wheel. I'll be like, okay, look, I just got stuck. I need you to help me with my wheel. And I also have a friend that can help me drill things
So we don't have the capacity.
Yeah, whatever. I have a friend that can help me with literally anything. And this wouldn't be possible if I did not invest in my friendships, in my community, if I didn't give back, because they don't just give me, I have to give back too. I have to be a good friend too. I have to check up on them. I have to ask if they're okay. I have to make sure that I'm there for them as a friend the same way that they're there for me. So yeah, community is very important. I think one day I should write a book about how important community is. Oh, damn. I wonder who this is. The question was, is everything okay? I'm worried about you. I'm fine. I'm good. I haven't been myself fully the past few weeks. To be honest, I have been a bit down. I haven't been posting or I haven't been as social as I usually am, but there's a reason. To answer the question, I'm fine, I'm good. I'm emotionally, I'm doing quite fine. I can't complain. But I must say, the reason why you think I'm not fine is because I'm holding back. I realized that I've been putting out too much of my energy, in so many places, and I started neglecting myself, and it obviously took a toll on me. And I realized, look, Grace, you need to step back a little bit. You need to chill. So basically, as of late, I've just been going to work, coming home. If a friend wants to come over, they come over and they speak to me and everything. But I haven't been socializing the same way. But it's also because I had a very eventful December. So I'm emotionally exhausted. In the same breath, I can say that I'm kind of starting to put in boundaries with certain people. And I realized that I don't need to give out my energy to just anyone, because my energy is very, very, it's my energy, and not everyone deserves to receive me fully. Basically, I'm reserving my energy. I'm not trying to make new friends or anything. I'm just, my friends, work, what I need to do, socialize with the people that I socialize with, my close friends and whatever. But yeah, that's why I might seem a bit down. I haven't been posting the way that I do. But to answer the question, I'm fine, I'm good. Thank you for asking. That was such a sweet question, by the way. Are you single? Today is Valentine's Day, by the way, guys. Today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to the celebrities. I see you people, everyone's posting their partners, like what's happening this year. There was a time where no one posted their partner. You will just see an arm, a leg, a shoulder, but this year people are showing the explain the process of you telling your parents you're moving out, because it ain't easy out here, girl or boy. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's I don't even know where to start with that question, because I swear it was the hardest thing of my life. First of all, I felt like I was betraying my parents. I was betraying my mom. Like, girl, aren't you supposed to be leaving when you're getting married? Like, what is this? How are you moving out? It wasn't that hard, but it wasn't easy either. I got accepted at UCT to do my honors. I did not stay anywhere close to UCT. I stayed like 30 minutes away from UCT. And already when I got accepted, I was already thinking about my commute to UCT every day, because I didn't have a car at the time, and I was not going to take public transport every single day to go to campus. So I was already thinking about moving out. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but that was already in the process. I was already thinking about it. So when I got accepted, that was like, okay, now I have an excuse to move out, because literally it's an excuse. Because I knew my mom would not let me move out. Trust me, I didn't just move out. Like, I had to fight.
All my life I had to fight.
All my life I had to fight. So how it happened is I told my parents the year before. I told them, look, I got accepted at UCT, and I joked and said, don't be surprised if I stay on campus. And my mom laughed. She thought I was joking, but I was not joking. I was serious. And then December came, and I started speaking to my friend, and I was like, girl, can I move in with you, because I know you stay so close to UCT and I need a place to stay and I do not want to travel. Can I stay with you? She was happy. She was like, girl, please do, please come. But then I had to decide how I was going to tell my mom these things, because how are you going to tell your Rwandese mother that you are moving out to stay alone while you have a mother, while you have a room, while you have a roof over your head? Like, you're not lacking anything, and you're just saying you want to move out. First of all, you're moving out and you're not married. Let's start there. Okay, so I basically made sure that my friend was I made sure that she definitely wanted me to stay with her, so that I know that if I do tell my parents, I know I have a place to stay. January came, and it was time for me to tell her, look, I'm moving out, because I already did plant the idea in her head, so that it's not a surprise. It's not like I just told you. January came, and I messaged her and I told her, yeah, I signed the lease, I'm moving out. And she literally, she didn't cry to me, she cried to, she doesn't know that I know, but I know that she cried, and she was angry, and she's like, how can Grace leave? Why would she leave? Like, I know she's just trying to go so that she can, like, you know, have more freedom, but she's not gonna go. She's like, you know. So my father had to convince her. He was like, look, Grace is a big girl. We raised her, we told her the things that she needed to know. Now we need to let her go. We need her to be an adult, you know. She's a big girl. If she makes bad decisions, that's on her. We did what we needed to do. So thanks to my dad, my mom got to agree, but she was still fighting it. Like, every day there was a day where she came home and she was like, Grace, why are you disappointing me like this? You are the first child to disappoint me. I'm like, girl, I'm still leaving, I know, but I'm still leaving. I'm leaving. I want to leave. So I basically had to be really stubborn, because if I listened to my mom and if I basically wanted to make her happy, I wouldn't have moved out. As much as I hated making her sad, I just knew that I needed to make this decision, and I'm so glad I made a decision. So basically my advice to you if you want to do the same thing, is you need to make them understand why you're moving out. You also need to show them that, look, I can take care of myself. You can't just move out and you barely do anything at home. You don't have the funds to show it. That's just gonna breed anxiety in your parents and your family. So you need to make sure that they understand that you're fine, first of all, financially, and you also need to assure them that, look, you did your best in raising me. I will move accordingly. Yeah, eventually my mom, when the day of moving, the day before, because she left in the morning. Yeah, the day of moving, she basically, before she went to work, she told me, Grace, I don't have anything to give to you right now, but the only way I can support you is in prayer. And till this day, I am so thankful my mom said that, because wow, I know I'm the person that I am because of my mom's prayers. I don't need money, I don't need anything. She does support me, but I'm just saying that the prayer is enough. That's all I need from my mother. She even gave me like the spare car at home. She was like, Grace, you're moving out, the car is not being used, just take it, like, you know. And yeah, this was someone that was fighting me. She's giving me the car to leave, you know. So it wasn't easy, but I took the risk and she got to understand, and then, you know, I moved out. What work do you do as a 9-to-5? I'm in events. I don't know what my title is, an events manager, whatever, but we do events. We do a lot of corporate events, and my job is to make sure that we take care of our client and our client is happy when it comes to service, when it comes to staff, when it comes to hiring, like bars and, like, you know, the things that you need at events, cutlery, plates, some bars, glassware, all of those things. So yeah, that's what I do. That's my 9-to-5. Like, I do hostessing. That's my other job. That's also in the events industry. Oh my gosh, I should have put the liquid, you know, maybe put it on top. I'm trying to expand. Professionally, I am a teacher, but I no longer practice teaching. I will probably go back in 10 years or something when I'm older. I think being a teacher would just drain me. I'm too young, I'm too full of life to go into teaching.
What?
Dinners, we do cocktail events, year-end parties. What type of guys are you into, nationality-wise? I know this person wants a specific answer, because what do you mean nationality-wise? Because you could have just asked me, what type of guys are you into? The type of guys I'm into nationality-wise are, if I'm being honest, West African men. Oh, they are so beautiful. They are God's beautiful creation. Like, God took his time when he was making West African men. He was, yeah, I won't say any specific country, but Ghana, but Nigeria, yeah, Congo too. They are in the Central Africa, Congo. Yeah, definitely. Are you open to making new friends? Honestly, no. Friendship is like, it's a very sensitive. How do I answer this? I'm not open to making new friends, but I'm open to making new experiences with people. Like, you don't have to be my friend, but we know each other and we enjoy each other's time. Maybe it will develop into friendship, but I'm not looking for friends. I'm saying that because sometimes some people overplay their importance in your life, and not overplay there. It's just that they'll be like, oh, I thought you were my friend, why didn't you invite me to this, why didn't you invite me? Like, no, we're not friends, we just know each other, we just do these things together, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's not that we don't know each other, or like we can't be fine, but we're just not friends, and that's okay. I say this because I've had experiences where I would do something and they would assume that I would include them because I'm their friend, but no, I'm not your friend. Yeah, but anyway, that's a story for another day. How do you handle inner conflicts or self-doubt? This is a very beautiful question. First of all, I'm an avoidant, so the old me would see conflict and run. I'm out, like I'm going, I'm leaving. Please leave me out of it. We are not discussing this, you know. Like you know, I'd run away from my problems. You know, I would like, you know. And also with self-doubt, I would just die. I would give that thought I would give it strength. Basically, I was so not insecure, but I wasn't the most confident person ever, so my self-doubt was up there. My old self would basically ignore everything. So conflict with others, I would avoid it. I do not like conflict. Like, if we have an issue, I don't want to talk about it. We will talk about it, but in a jokey way, and you know. But now, the new me, the grown-up me, the way I deal with inner conflict is I sit down with myself and I ask myself, you know, what's happening? Why is it happening? Am I the problem? I basically, introspect, because sometimes we like to think that we are the innocent party, but in a lot of the things that we go through, we are the culprit. So sometimes I am the culprit, and I only realize that when I am reflecting, you know. When it's conflict with other people, I will sit you down. I'll message you. I'll be like, hey girl, hey girl, can we talk please? Like, this thing bothered me. I don't want to just let it go. Let's talk about it. That's what I do now. I'm one of those friends. Ask any of my friends. I'm one of those friends that will literally talk about anything. If we have an issue, we are going to talk about it. Maybe I will talk about it a bit later. That's my issue now. I'll wait, but I'm still going to talk about it. I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to just sweep it under the rug and move on. We are going to talk about it. That has helped me with my friendships, and it has helped me grow my friendships, because sometimes we need to fight. Sometimes we need to disagree so that we can go through that and realize, look, this is how much I love you and I don't want to ever go through this thing again with you. So please, let's change. Like, let's not do that thing again, you know? So yeah, I basically always just talk about things. I do not let things slide. Like, if we have an issue, we are going to talk about it. Relationship, friendship, we are going to talk about it. Yeah. Self-doubt, like, I'm that girl. Like, you have to remind yourself every day. You wake up in the morning and you say, I'm that girl, like, you know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's super long, but yeah, I will see you all in my next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.